September, the time when no one's really sure if it's still summer or fall, considering the fact that some people start school in September while others have started in August. But regardless, it's still September, and that means fall. Pumpkin spice is here. Halloween decorations have been here since August, but now it's more accepted to put them up. And fall always makes me think of a lot of things, like over the garden wall, a fresh new school year, and mori kei. Now, if you don't know what mori kei is, it's a Japanese street style that rose to quite a bit of popularity in the early 2000s-ish. It just started as a small community online and grew to international fame. True, it wasn't as big as, say, Lolita fashion, but it still did pretty well. It caught my attention in high school and I loved it. And now there's cottagecore. Now, cottagecore has been out for quite a while, actually, considering how long it's been. And I see the similarities, but there are quite a few differences. With mori kei, it's forest. The word meaning forest. When you think of mori kei, it's less of a girl living in a cottage and more living just in the woods. Maybe a tree house, maybe a tiny little home deep in the woods, rather than being on a farm or in a field of flowers like cottagecore is more so. Cottagecore tends to be more summery, flowery, just a more bright and energized. Whereas mori kei is kind of the fall equivalent. It's softer, cozier, and a bit quieter. There is even a whole checklist online of how to be the correct mori girl, which, I mean, if you like that stuff, that's cool, but there's no one way to be. At any rate, I haven't seen this fashion in a while, and I haven't really thought about it either. And I wasn't alone in that. Apparently, it kind of died out. There was a store in Japan that sold specifically mori-like clothing, and they closed down only a couple years ago. Even the website that this started on shut down. There's still people that like mori kei. I'll bet if this reaches anybody, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. The thrifting aspect, the lace, the ruffles. It's very fun. It never really was something that was in stores. I mean, it became that when the popularity surged, but it kind of reminiscent of the cottagecore movement. Find your own beautiful pieces wherever you can. Sure, now you can buy them in stores, but that was never the idea. A lot of times it was something old, vintage items, layers of ribbon and ruffles, and primarily like more traditionally feminine sort of clothing. There are mori boys who tend to take shorts and button-up tops, but still use shawls and hats, scarves to kind of get that mori aesthetic. This can work for anybody who wants to dress androgynous as well. Kind of a mix of both. There's actually even a sub-style of mori, or at least a couple, but I think the best known one would be just dark mori? Yeah, no, it's literally just called dark mori kei, where the colors, instead of being muted whites, browns, greens, maybe sometimes blue, it was instead went to blacks, charcoals, still whites and creams, but kind of like dark fairy aesthetic of sorts. Some people prefer that, like Gothic Lolita. I think it looks really cool too. I'm kind of addicted to pastels and neutral tones though, so I think I know what style I'm sticking with. Like I was saying, when I was in high school, I was very, very interested in the style, and the pieces that I have are from then. I haven't really got a lot of new things, specifically because I like mori. But over time, I realized that I really liked beige and light pink and whites and creams, and I kind of am starting to fill my wardrobe with that. And wouldn't you know it, that fits perfectly. Lacy skirts, long dresses, things like that. Very mori. very cottagecore as well. But unfortunately, I don't have a lot of clothing items that just scream mori. Now, there's no definitive items that you have to wear. I have some lace with some tulle. Loafers are fun. Weather actually gets cold enough. Boots. Everything seems to be at low heel if you're doing mori, which honestly, comfy. I don't mind heels every once in a while, but I don't know. But getting back to what I was saying, that I have enough items for an outfit, possibly even two if I switch things around, but I don't know. I think I've kind of found my style again and I want to add to it. So, you know what that means. Time to go thrifting. So the first thing that got my attention were some very colorful sweaters, pinks and whites, and the pink one had a very interesting title, but it's a little too warm to be wearing them right now. Then I stumbled across this blue button down. Not exactly my style, but the fabric was so nice. A girl complimented my shoes. There's no shoes in question. And then I stumbled across this t-shirt. Now it's an MLM, and what? Why would they make a t-shirt with somebody's face on it for MLM? I also found this pink jacket, super pretty. Didn't end up picking it up.
And now for something completely different.
Is that a squishmallow? Could be. Kind of. Does anybody know who this Barbie is? I saw her. She had like her shoes stuck to her and like a rubber belly. I don't know. She's very pretty though. So unfortunately for everyone in this situation, there really weren't a lot of Morike like clothing items, which makes sense. It's kind of hard to find specific pieces. I did find a little bit, and I found some other interesting stuff, so I thought might as well make some outfits and show you what I found. I guess that just shows the reality of thrift stores. I am not best dressed, obviously, but with her skill in thrift stores, I do not have that yet. Perhaps one day. But for now, here you go. So the first outfit consists of a skirt that I own and this lace shirt that I actually found. It's like a lacy overshirt with a tank top attached underneath. I think I might take it out just because I might be able to put other things underneath, but it makes me think very Victorian, Edwardian. And now we have Bible study chic. I really needed a really light sweater, cardigan sort of thing. It's not super mori, but I feel like the colors could still work if I needed it to. And the t-shirt I'm wearing underneath, I actually thrifted as well because I needed a new white t-shirt. Now this sweet little thing, I have never really gone for cooler, darker colors like this, but it just caught my attention. And when I felt it, this thing is 100% cotton and like thicker cotton. I also wanted to try it tied up like I've seen quite a few people on YouTube do. I don't know if I would do this a lot, but I feel very 70s for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. I just like it. Alright, and there you have it. That's all I have for today. Thanks for coming along on this journey, I suppose. I do like thrifting videos. I watch them a lot on YouTube, so I don't know. Maybe this could become a thing. Either way, I had some fun and I hope you did. And have a lovely day. Thanks for watching.